Hey guys, this is Rita Stevens with Silent Voices, founder of Silent Voices, where we encourage you to have a voice in your child's health. I'm actually sitting here. I know I probably look a little crazy. I'm in the Spider-Man blanket and was watching Money Heist on Netflix, but I just had to share this with you guys because it's been a pretty interesting couple of weeks. We received a denial from Bryson to receive physical therapy twice a week. Instead, they reduced it to one time a week, saying that he had not made significant enough progress. He made progress, but not significant enough to get 2 weeks. I mean, twice a week. So we went through this peer review. Then I filed the appeal, and I had all these letters written by different therapists and doctors and all this other stuff. And they basically like, yeah, we don't care. You're going to get once a week. So then I'm like, well, upset about it. And I'm like, well, what's the next step? So the lady's like, well, you can have a state hearing. I'm like, well, yeah, let's do it. We're going to have a state hearing then. And so she scheduled the state hearing, and actually it was scheduled for tomorrow. And so I got to thinking about it, and I thought about this sermon that I heard from T.D. Jakes, Reverend T.D. Jakes, or Pastor T.D. Jakes. He said it was talking about fill your cup with oil and go. And what I got from that is that we need to take from the situation what we're supposed to learn and then keep it moving. Don't get stuck in that place, but fill my cup with all the many blessings and things that I was supposed to learn from this situation and just keep it moving. So we have been in a place where we know that Bryson needs to be challenged from a physical therapy standpoint. He needs to be challenged more. He has the capacity to do it. And it's time to just kind of switch therapists. Sometimes it's just like that. Doesn't mean your current therapist is bad or anything like that. It's just time to challenge him more. And so when we got the denial of the 2 times per week, I really was thinking it's time. And so a couple of things that I've learned from that, and I want to just share with you guys is one, you have input, or you should have input into your child's goals, any of the goals, physical therapy, occupational therapy, whatever it is. You should have input into your child's goals. You should advocate for that. And the therapist should listen to you. And then two, it's good to understand where your child is before it's time for reevaluation time. So then there's no surprises about any clinical notes or the progress that they've made and what will be documented. And so therefore you won't have issues where you're getting denials from insurance because the child hasn't made progress or significant progress. So in this case, what I have learned and things that I need to fill my cup with this level of knowledge is have a voice, be okay with advocating for in their goals, and understand where he is before it's time for reevaluations, and take that knowledge and everything that I've learned and keep it moving. So sometimes we get in situations as parents, especially special needs parents, that you can kind of get caught up in this cycle of frustration, this cycle of disappointment, this cycle of whatever it is, and we kind of get stuck there, right? And then because we have so many different things to think about and so many different frustrations, you can just stay there. But for somebody, you need to fill your cup with oil, which is learn whatever it is that you need to learn from the situation that you're in and keep it moving. If you have to move on to another therapist, you got to move on to another therapist. If you got to move on to another doctor, you need to move on to another doctor. If It's just not even moving on from a person, but it's just a situation. You're like, okay, got it. Next time I'll remember that. You just have to remember that situation, filling your cup with oil and moving on. And that's it. So we get closer to, to tomorrow, which was supposed to be Bryson's state hearing. And I was just really like going back and forth, like, Lord, and why am I fighting this battle? Because I know that this authorization, this therapist, everything is really about to change, right? So why am I fighting for something that's about to change? And that made me think about this video, which is we also have to choose our battle. Choosing your battle is basically fill your cup with oil, what you need to learn from it, and keep it moving. Sometimes it's not a battle. Sometimes it's just a learning lesson, and then you just need to keep it moving. So I just wanted to share that with you guys tonight. Learn whatever you need to learn from whatever the situation is. Don't stay there and get stuck. Get what you need to get and keep it moving. And while you get what you need to get from the situation, ask God what you need to get from that situation and ask for the wisdom and the know how and the guidance and the revelation and all of that so that you can truly be filled with His presence and His love and His guidance so that you can move on to the next place and learn what you're supposed to learn and make that next step. So I just wanted to just encourage you guys that, as we all do, we face a lot of different things as parents and especially special needs parents, but don't stay there. And you don't always have to fight the battle, you know? Choose your battle. Just get what you need to get from the situation and keep it moving. So, if this is a blessing to you guys, please like, share, subscribe, all of the above. Share it with another parent if you feel that they're stuck, in that place. We've been there before. We're kind of stuck there, stuck complaining, stuck thinking about this, stuck dealing with these particular things. If you feel like you know a parent, or even for yourself, hopefully this is encouraging to you, um, to know that you don't have to fight every battle. And some of them, you just need to learn something and keep it moving. So, thank you guys again for watching this video. Hopefully that the quality is okay because I'm actually in my living room watching TV. Supposed to be in the bed, but I just wanted to share this with you guys. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.